right, so this part of the mic, Samson.
That's what we talk about.
Yeah, this is the is that's what's receiving the. All right, so if you don't know, you're about to know right now. You're about to learn education. You feel me? Them? I'm Quindell Evans, BluePoetry.com. Blue is the color of dream, imagination, everything in between. Poet is the orator and scribe with the power to open the eye. Tree is the seed that branches off and leaves and grows wherever it goes. BluePoetry.com. Bees up for the blue, you feel me? So, right now, we got Dibbi Blood in the building, you feel me? And he in New York, thugging, you feel me? For real, for real. And it looks like he wanted to pop out to the Blue Poetry Podcast. And I appreciated that, appreciated that he wanted to stop by to the Blue Poetry Podcast while he in town. You feel me? And to let you know, we always welcome you. You feel me? Always welcome. And we also got Heavy in the building. Heavy in the building over here thugging too. And the topic of discussion tonight is hip hop. Is hip hop dead? Is hip hop alive? And before I give my opinion, I'm going to just let Dibbi introduce himself and introduce the topic as well. You feel me? So, yeah. Tell the people a little bit about yourself. Where you from, what you do. And then tell them what we're going to be talking about tonight.
All right. I know who it is, man. If you don't know, you finna know. Here you go, Heavy. My name is Dibbi Blood, DIBBIBLOOD, from Dallas, Texas, 214. North Dallas to be exact. Lane, baby, So, man, I appreciate, the welcoming. It feels real, Feels like I'm at home almost, but I'm damn near finna turn this to my new home. I love it here. Besides the little fuck shit that happened on Friday, man, just some little, weird altercation. But I was in Manhattan. I wasn't. It was just one part of New York. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got all different boroughs and everything. I want to fully embrace each side of the town. Like, I went to Brooklyn for the first time today. I loved it, to be honest with you. I just got to Harlem. I'm fucking with it. I ain't been to the Bronx yet. But being from Texas, it's different. I'm on the East Coast, or is this what up north? Whatever. What's that? East Coast? Yeah. What? Yeah. Well, plot twist, it ain't the South, so it's like I'm all the way down there. It's all the way up there. It's a lot of it's different. People want to charge me, you know what I'm saying, $14 for a Rillo or some backwoods. $75 an eight. They know I'm not from here. They want to take advantage of that, I feel. But I was like, I've been here for 2 years, bro. Like, let me get you $8. I'll bet. But, yeah, the topic we about to get on today is hip-hop dead. It's hip-hop dead. So now I got my brother Heavy Benz with me. I'm going to have him introduce himself. Let y'all know where he from, what he does. Oh, yeah, outside of that, I'm an artist. Music, clothing designer. Got my brand All Out for you, man. It's been doing good this past year. Just want to have a better year and turn up a little more. You know what I'm talking about? And stay on the wait for my new album coming, Annihilation Alphadia. It's still AOA, you know what I'm talking about? But Annihilation Alphadia coming soon. Heavy Benz. Switch me.
That's cool. Good afternoon. I want to hop right to the point, man. Is hip hop dead? No, it's a great question. I want to keep the energy we had going, and it's not for me to answer. It's more so for you. I want to know from other people who aren't so like heavily invested in the music culture, because everything I say is gonna be biased or on some hate and shit. So I want to know what y'all think personally. It ain't even my show. I know you're supposed to be asking the questions, but
You trying to hear what's up?
yeah, I really just want to know.
All right, first of all, as a man, I feel like music, you know, is mine because I'm a black man. As a black man, I feel like everything is mine. I feel like we originated it all. You feel me? So when it comes to hip hop, to me, the question is hip hop keeping music alive? You feel me? So I'm thinking to myself, is hip hop keeping music alive, or is it fucking up the frequencies? So that's how I feel. You feel me? So that's how I'm looking at it when I perceive music, when I'm perceiving hip hop. So to me, hip hop is not dead. That's just how I feel. You know? Because I feel like it's keeping music alive.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's just.
It just depends. Yeah. That's.
But when it comes to like the way people make music, I feel like auto tune, fake singing and not really rapping and a lot of like different styles coming out. You know, people who's not really lyricists, people who's not even that nice, but they making lots of music and making lots of money in the music industry.
Is that exploitation to you?
Um,
I think this is imposter sound.
hold on. What's the question you asked?
I was asking you, do you think that's exploitation, like musical exploitation?
Do I think he asking me? Do I think that it's exploitation to for rappers who's not really whack to be making a lot of music and to be hot in the industry? Rappers who's not that nice, but they getting on, are they being exploited?
I definitely feel like it's a lot of engineers out here saving niggas' life. And what I say about engineers saving niggas' life, like that was going back to like what you were saying, like the auto tune, the people that singing that's not really singing, like do we not appreciate real vocals? In this question that we asked, is hip hop a dead?
Are they exploiting hip hop by letting the engineers do the hard work instead of the artists like they used to?
Yeah. So to answer, y'all both right. I mean, you right for sure. But it's like, I mean, I'm not gonna say what sells, cause like, I feel like hip hop not dead, but it's like I feel like hip hop is like just got diagnosed with cancer. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And that's how I feel. So it's like, yeah, it's sick.
But what's the problem? What caused it? What's the problems? Like why? Who did this? Like what's going on for this? Like why is niggas diagnosing hip hop with cancer?
You want it?
Greed. Niggas is fucking greedy, bro. They saw an opportunity to take something that we used to express. I mean, I don't know about the average artist, but a lot of us been rapping since, the school, like lunchroom, about the alleyways, the neighborhood. Niggas were not getting paid for that. It's kind of like graffiti. Like, fame is equated to something different than money. Just for niggas to be like, he nice as shit, he's like the hardest at whatever it is that we do artistically, that used to be enough, like the validation. So when they added the money, I feel like it just gave way too much room for people who like maybe can look the part to like just kind of ruin it. I don't want to sound sour, but because music is music, and I feel like without this, there is no evolution. If there's no, if there's no de-evolution, like you can't grow from nothing. Gotta have something there to start. So I guess my whole thing is wanting it to end. I would love for niggas to be very talented musically, very talented at recording, care about their craft, and then make original. Damn, I can't use that word because even this new shit is original. Give me like it or not, but just something fucking organic, bro. Something that like we start paying these rappers and clout like we used to. And y'all, like New York is the home of that shit, where niggas can come to a neighborhood and off of a song have actual things happen. Free food, niggas want to fuck with you on clothes, and like the same shit that money could buy you. But then you start to do shows and learn the actual music business to get paid. Because we've killed everything. We killed CD sales. We killed, you know what I'm saying? We're damn near about to kill touring. You know what I'm saying? I might be speaking out my ass, but it looks like music is definitely diagnosed with some cancer. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's getting bad.
This is what I was meaning by hip hop, you know, having like a terminal illness is like, I feel like the people with real vocals who are really talented, people who really do everything like to making their own beats, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, not letting engineers save them, having real vocals, you know, instead of putting a little effect and auto-tune on your shit, now you sound better than fucking Alicia Keys, you know what I'm saying? Like, me being I'm 90s baby, you know, I was raised by some of the best R&B we ever witnessed in our entire fucking life, you know what I'm saying? I feel like now those type of people who are still on that ain't getting the recognition they deserve. And I feel like just like the real artists that, you know, can really rap, that really rap about something. It's not like that you can't pull his card. Everything he's saying is not, it's facts, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying, fiction about and none of that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like not right now, but the wave gonna come back where all real gangsters, everybody who really got talk about all that gangster shit, yeah, they gonna get the recognition they deserve. It's not fraudulent music. People who can really sing and got real vocals and they that shit ain't never gonna die. But that's what I was saying. It's not different. It's just, you know, the game, the hip hop, the game, everything got a sickness right now, and we gonna live from it. Hip hop ain't never gonna die. It's just sick right now. It's a lot of shit that's being accepted that people older than us wouldn't accept that shit. You know what I'm saying? Let a nigga walk down this street right here in Harlem, wherever, you know what I'm saying? Well, he's Harlem, I think, right now. But like, you know, with some color hair and some skinny ass jeans and a red bandana around his, right? Like, people in the 90s weren't accepting that. No matter who he was, even if it was some, you know, they gonna come see about it. At least they go, you from around here? You look out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like nowadays, shit, they can walk down, and even in my hood back home in Texas, you know what I'm saying? I got some of my hood niggas, you know what I'm saying? Coloring half of their dreads and hair and shit, and I'm just like, to each his own. I still fuck with y'all, but like, y'all see these young niggas doing it, that's getting the recognition. Like Uzi, for instance. I'm not a Uzi fan, but I can't not respect what he's doing. Look at all the numbers. I'm not a Young Boy fan, to be honest. Look at all the numbers that young nigga doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is wild. Like, we talking about people like that's doing like numbers like J. Cole, Drake, like, bro, Young Boy been at the top of the YouTube charts for like the past 14 months. 60 million plus a week. Young Boy is hip hop. Or we can say the people that's in that type of genre, you know what I'm saying? So now we're talking about hip hop. So somebody, let's use Young Boy for instance. Do we name him like murder music, or is it like a grime type music, or is it like, you know, like, what would you label that as? I mean, as far as like the thuggin' type music and shit like that, okay. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Nah, facts. I ain't knocking the young nigga that out. I was just seeing what hip hop is praising now instead of like people that, like you were saying, really singing, really rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, people not even. I feel like people aren't even respecting like, what's that shit called when you battle each other rapping? Like grind time and shit like that. Battle rap. That's a whole different field. It should be. Them niggas is getting paid. Shit, 25, 50 bands. This niggas show.
I think like the reason all of this different type of shit is allowed with people who not really singing is just singing and they sing about gangster shit like it's like it's the thing to do now. I think sometimes we like forget that music is made to make us get up and dance and move and just fuck with the vibe. Sometimes we get too deep. Like, nah, these niggas ain't about it. Like, nobody, like, hip hop, the culture is about pulling a nigga card, though. Like, so the culture is about, nah, this nigga gotta be real to talk about anything. But music don't have that. You feel me? Music don't have that. Because music is simply about getting a nigga to dance and getting a nigga to move, getting a nigga to fuck with the vibe. You feel me? Like, you ain't going to jazz to see if this nigga is really Mozart. Like, he's not Mozart. How could he? You don't do that. Like, if you, the whole point is to sing somebody else shit the fire is. It's music. Like, you want to do some Beethoven the best. Like he did the classical Beethoven and it was just amazing that night. Like, that's the whole point. You don't do original shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's music, though. A lot of times we forget that hip-hop is different. Like, we check niggas like they got to be real. So that element is kind of going away. That's the element of hip-hop that's going away, and that's why it's changing. It's because ain't nobody checking nobody no more. That's the element that's been going away. Nobody G-checking nobody. Nobody, like...
I mean, I feel like they is, but, like, they let more shit slide nowadays.
I don't know. Nobody checking nobody. We don't even care, son.
No, you like, okay, the little nigga colored his hair. Oh, yeah.
We don't care. Like, we don't care. Because it's like hip hop changed with the times. In the time when we had hip hop, we needed that type of vibe, and now that the world is changing, hip hop is changing. So it's like a lot of shit is just being exposed in a way, So when you say like, is that, is that exposing them? It's like, nigga, the world is being exposed. Hip hop is just reflecting what's going on. Is how I feel. Like, everything is like a reflection of what's really going on. Yeah, so like, I feel like niggas ain't checking niggas, so now it's exposed for what it is. Like, before niggas was checking niggas, monitoring it, you knew who was about what. Yeah.
Too much non-industry shit going on.
You don't really know if any one of these niggas is really about nothing no more.
Except for Lil Tecca, he was like, I don't
Unless like, you don't even know.
I need that, bro.
So is hip hop dead? It's like, it's only dead if you gon' not check niggas when it's time. Like, it's all up to you. Like, I feel like this is all different types of music we all can make. First of all,
Outside of hip hop.
yeah.
And rap and shit.
No, like hip hop. Like, if the shit I talk about in music mostly is bitches, and the shit you talk about is mostly street shit. If we make a song together, it's gonna be different. Some bitches is street shit.
Hey, look, I talk about the bitches too.
Type shit.
We can talk about, you give me any type of song. We talking about bitches. What type of bitches? We talking about bitches that think we gotta play game to get. We talking about bitches that we gotta run game to get and everything. Or we talking about bitches that carry themselves in the whole way where you just walk up and just, shout, I'm trying to fuck or something. You know what I'm talking about? So we can rap about all different types of hoes.
Yeah, and I had all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I told you I hear everything on the Scantron before. Muslim hoes, white hoes, black hoes, Mexican hoes, Asian hoes, Pacific Islanders, others. I done y'all think I'm lying, man. Look, I'm 26 years old. I've been fucking since I was 10. No cap. No cap. I got 2 kids, 2 little boys, 2 baby mamas.
That's all.
You know what I'm saying? I've been out here, man. I had my share of women. So, like, it depends what type of hoes we rap about. We can rap about any hoes. I got a hoe that got a job. I got a hoe that don't. I got a hoe that's tall. I got a hoe that's short. I got a hoe that's dark. I got a hoe that's bright. You know what I'm saying? Which one we talking about? Let me grab my phone real quick.
All right, so I think we got the topic, and that's why I say hip hop will never be dead, is because there's always ways to revive it. Like, there's real niggas out here that's keeping it alive on the low. Just 'cause they ain't popping, they gonna have time gonna come soon. So if you know you keeping it alive, keep it alive. And if you was to make a song with a nigga who you would consider not really someone who's keeping it alive, you better produce that shit. You better know how. You know what I'm saying? You better executively situate the situation. Like, listen, I'm gonna pick the beat, my topic, or something. You know, we're gonna sing it on the nigga track, and go, and be Chake with him. If that's how you feel about an artist. To me, I feel like personally, it's always a way for us to keep hip hop alive. More than the fact that it's dead or not. So let's make some music. We want to do a separate podcast about all the bitches on the Scantron. We could rate which type of ethnicity has the best poems. You know what I'm saying? That's the next episode. That's episode 2. We coming right back. If you don't know, you're about to know right now. You're about to learn. Education. You feel me them? I'm Quindell Evans, bluepoetry.com. Let's go.